Hey guys, welcome to Geeks and Games once again. This is Wingboner with the Crusader build that I have now narrowed down to, which I now use both for farming and also greater rift pushing. I've tried different things out multiple ways. I've tried different things in the cube, equipments, different stat rolls on all my items from cooldown reduction, area damage, punish damage, you name it, I've done it. I've spent over probably 3.4 billion gold. I would say at least probably over 10,000 materials in each set trying to make this work. And this is the one I've come down to. I've pushed now Greater Rift 88. I'm sorry I didn't record it and put it up like my other ones, but I'm trying to get 89 now, and I've gotten close. But now it's coming to the point where I don't believe it's a matter of itemizing any better or rotations or skill sets. I believe it's come down to a point now of just fishing for rifts, and anything above 88 for me now, I think it's just going to be luck of the draw and just getting a good like god tier rift. The ones I get, I completed them for every time in like 12 minutes. Every other one, I fall short by a minute and a half. Sometimes just very slightly because I get that one backpack. But I'm going to go over in detail once again on the ones I believe. When it comes down to, this is the best. This is the setup to go with. So we all know how the sets works by now, hopefully, but I'll leave it up for a second so you can read it and check it out. The 2, the 4, and the 6-piece set, and the synergy it gets with the build here. And let me open up the details here. Obviously, strength, vitality is not as important as it would seem because we are not using the Heart of Iron in this build. We're using the Van Braces, the Sanguinary Van Braces for the AoE damage, and I'll explain why more in detail in a minute. And also, cooldown reduction, attack speed, and resist all are the key stats in this build. For survivability, for the attack speed, and then also additionally the reset of your cooldowns. I mean, you want to get at least 50%. Anything lower than that in this build is going to be very hard pressed to push very high. The stats that I have on here, which I've seen other people trying to go for, like area damage, and I've seen also over here in the queue, people have gone for the furnace. Blood Brothers is a great choice as well, but it just lacks that little bit of damage of not to the rare packs and the Rift Guardian, but to killing trash. And trash is a key thing of getting that little bit of extra time you need when fighting a big pack and kiting from one pack to the next. So without further ado, let me go in a little bit more detail of what this is and how it's going to work. And this is going to be a little bit like less quality video, more of me talking and explaining my thoughts. So the 6-piece, obviously with like the bombardment damage reduction from the Belt of the Trove, the Thorn damage now hits everything and gets the stacking ability, which I have double checked again, maxed at 25 stacks. You can see in a lot of videos, previous ones I do, it gets up pretty high. When fighting a single Rift Guardian boss without any adds, usually average around with the attack speed I have around 9, 10, sometimes 11 stacks for a split second. The Traveler's Pledge with the Compass Rose set for that extra damage and also damage reduction running from mob to mob. Diamonds all the way through. Keep the diamonds up here. Let me change this. Fervor, obviously for the attack speed, and the cooldown reduction is invaluable. Finery, of course, as well. That strength is going to be immense. Iron Maiden. And the last one, I've played with this back and forth now multiple times, but Hold Your Ground is the key one. I did trade out Finery for Phantasm for the extra attack speed, but I need that little extra more percent damage from the actual strength and armor you get from Finery. It makes up quite a bit of difference. And for the cube, the key things that go with this set, and especially with the 6-piece set of the 800% of your damage from going through the thorns, because my thorns as of right now can get up to about almost 4 million when fully set off with Iron Skin Reflective, or physical with Iron Skin Reflective Skin, and increase your thorns by 300%. You, with that 800 times 300, And then you're getting your Latoya Spiker to double the damage to provoke enemies, and you're getting that 50% increased block chance is huge. And right now this is on less than like a 10-second cooldown with 55.34 or 37 is huge. So being able to get this constantly up all the time is immense. And the great thing about provoke as well, those certain mob types that like to run away or escape, and you've learned the pattern and rotations of them, you'll get them back. They'll go away, or they come back, or you just keep getting things closer and closer and closer. Regardless, even if they don't run away, you want to get that extra block chance up as much as you can. I'm sitting at 69% right now. Because of punish, you get 15%, so you're going to sit up at a nice 84 constantly percent. And when you pop provoke, you'll be at 100. And the reason why you want that high chance of block, you want the perfect block chance, is you want to get the best Justice Lantern secondary effect as best you can. Gain damage reduction equal to 55% max throughout roll of your block chance. So 55% straight out damage reduction, or 84, still quite a bit of that, flat out damage reduction. Then Awkward's Awakening, when you have the 100% chance to block, you want mobs that attack you fast, they will attack you hard, as quick as they can, and you want them in big packs. And if you have a combination of fast attacking, up close melee characters versus also ranged ones, even better. You want to get this high as you can. If you can get Awkward's Awakening with Thorns and also, the highest 25% out of, 20, 25, it's great. This is the best one I got. You can keep it if you don't have otherwise choice. If you get a better Latoya Spiker, you can put the shield in, vice versa, switch them in or out. Equip the best shield you have of the two on you. But this is the best one I have of the two. From there, the huge debate that people have that really comes down to controversy is the pig sticker versus the hack. And I've done the numbers and I've played with it multiple times. Hack, even when you have it in your queue or you roll a perfect hack, Ancient Legend or not, the damage is not sufficient. And mainly because it doesn't proc off your 6-piece. Even with the 100% off of the damage you're attacking everything, your attack speed is really low, and attack speed is key to this build. Getting your points up to 3-4 attacks per second compared to like 2.25 makes up a huge amount. And unfortunately, from what I've seen, provoking with the Latoya Spiker and the hack ability, it just isn't working that I see. I mean, I've tested it and tried it, it just isn't working well. And regardless, even with that lowered attack speed, it just doesn't add up well. It just isn't proccing off good enough. And I've gone on D3 Planner, which I've shown on other links and videos, and other people have probably seen as well. The damage output is severely lower compared to a Pig Sticker. Pig Sticker with all the raw stats, increased damage to beast humans, and being able to socket it and everything just makes up for so much more of everything else. It's undeniably the best weapon in the slot here. I mean, Pig Sticker in general for a lot of classes is insane. There's just no question about it. Going down more in the line of like not just items now and certain key things here, obviously what you want to get, not get, convection of elements, it's just that 200% physical is immeasurable. The damage output you'll put if you combine with the right timing, where your 4 seconds of your reflective skin, the 4 seconds of your provoke, and if you also additionally have your Akras champion up as well at 35%, the 200, that 4-second gap damage burst is insane. You'll be just doing numbers in the billion, or above almost probably the trillions, and not exaggerating. You'll hit up, especially if you have 20, 30, 40, 50 things hitting you and they max out your stacks for Thor and Invokers. So, key thing, always keep that up, keep that well. Going over the skills again, Iron Skin Reflective, that Thorn damage and reducing damage increase will be huge. It's your oh shit button, and it's also your damage increasing modifier. I gotta change this one. I was trying another build. I believe Endurance is the best one here. About 1 second charge just to get around for 5-second downtime, if not shorter, depending on your Aqua's. I'm spacing out. Aqua's Awakening. That this is just going to get you from point A to P to Z so much quicker and faster. I've seen many people use the holy one, the drawn quarter to bind them, but more times than not it doesn't work right. It fails. It might pull like one or two things, get caught on corners. It just isn't pulling its weight, unfortunately. It's not the ideal choice, I believe. For certain other builds, yes, or if somebody wants to try it out, go for it. Your choice, the best pick, but just not working out the best overall. Of course, like I said, also provoke with hit me, so you get that additional 50% chance to block, which gives you 100 and just gets you hit constantly and pulling things in. You want Aqua's Champion with Profit. Even with the 90-second cooldown, this will be up more than like 60-70% of the time, especially with big groups hitting you back and forth. So the bigger thing is the Profit. You want the additional armor when activated, and also in case you do die from a unexpected burst of damage, Desecrator, Arcane, Enhance, or something like that hits you, it gives you a full health replenishment. So you can get that one chance to get out of there in case you miss it. It helps out immensely. Punish, obviously, for the extra attack speed when you block, and also increase block. Or increase block and attack speed for both 15 and 15, you know, hand in hand with this build once. Now, I've toyed back and forth between Law of Justice and Law of Valor. If you go Law of Valor and you have enough toughness and you feel like you're going lucky and good, you can go with the Invincible to get that life on hit and get the attack speed. You do this build, you can get about 4.5, 5 attacks per second. It depends on your style of play. I preferably have been enjoying and actually doing better with Laws of Justice with the Cane Strength. Obviously, you get the Resist All. This is your big oh shoot button to like mitigate damage from you from killing you. The second one with the Decaying Strength, because this law is on a 15-second cooldown, but this lasts 5 seconds, it technically could be on an 8-9 second cooldown and up constantly. Because of the Decaying Strength, you can reduce damage from you and your allies, but mainly yourself if you're pushing, up to 60% from certain enemies. It just, you'll never die. You will just live, and live. Especially if you have lots of life on hit, and like myself, I use the Balance Potion to Leech. Almost maxed out 20,000 health. You'll just out-heal any damage you do. And if you're getting about like 3 to 4 attacks a second for 5 seconds, you're getting 60, 70,000 plus health a hit. So if you do 3, 210,000 health, 250,000 health almost, just shy of it. You get 3 to 4 attacks, you're getting 750,000 to 1,000,000 health a second. And my health is only 780. So it falls in hand when you out-heal the damage you're doing and just keep going and pushing it. So those are the stats of why certain things work well, I believe, in this build. And of course, we went over the passive skills of why they work here as well. And I've tried area damage, I've tried re-rolling different cooldowns, I've tried certain ideas people have put on there, but this is the best build I believe out there. I've seen videos of people pushing greater Rift 90s, 95s, but I believe it comes down to just fishing as the term. Just fishing for that right god tier Rift. So if you guys are having trouble getting past Rift, I don't care if it's 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It does come down to mostly luck of finding that right Rift to pull through, whether you're doing it solo or with a group. But especially solo. I mean, other people I've been playing with, they literally are admitting that they've gone through 30, 40, 50, 100 greater rifts. And they may have got one good rift that helped them get through. All the other ones, they get in, they leave as soon as they enter because they know it's a bad one. And same for me. I have now been stuck on Greater Rift 89. I've probably done around 70, 80 greater rifts doing it. Come close within a minute probably like 30, 40 times. All the other ones, not even close to halfway. Or I just came in, entered, and was like, this is a bad rift, I'm not even going to finish it, and just left the game. So, when it comes down to it, this is the build I believe truly to be the best one. I have hundreds of hours with this now, and I don't see very many other people really doing this. I know there's like several others that really want to do it and try it and play with it as well. But I believe also from my point of view and the experience of me trying this in trial and error, this is the best you want to go for. You want to get that attack speed, the resist all. You want to get also life on hit is huge. Area damage just doesn't seem to work as well. I've tried it out. The Furnace, Blood Brothers, cool ideas for certain things that will work here and there for different builds. But what you see here, I believe, is the best throughout this video, and I'm doing this from experience, guys. And hopefully before the season ends, I can have that, you know, Greater Rift 89, if not 90, pushed up and showing that I can do it, it can be done. But it's going to take a lot of runs, and I don't want to burn myself out just yet, but I want to make this happen. So here's to hoping it happens very soon. It's going very well. And, oh, before I forget to, the gems, obviously. Boyowski's Chip, Bane of the Stricken, and then Bane of the Trap. Those are your 3 key gems there. So sorry about missing those until the end, guys, but this is just one more quick video of me explaining my thoughts on the Invoker build. And this is just kind of like me just venting out, trying different things and going off of it, because I haven't put up a Diablo video in a while. But, you know, gonna keep pushing it, keep trying it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope to have more content out soon for this season and the next season as well. But if you like it, guys, leave a comment down in the comment section below. Share it with your friends. Let me know what you think about the build, if you really know about your thoughts as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, good rift hunting, and hopefully we get 90 or higher too. Take it easy, guys.